Well, guys, I don't know. Happy day, everybody. So, guys, as most of you know from my Instagram, I was in the hospital. I had to stay overnight, and I just wanted to come on here and kind of address it and let everybody know why. And of course, I share everything with you guys, and it's therapeutic for me to do this. So I want to do it because it's what I want to do. So first off, let me just say my name's Dante and I'm an alcoholic, and it really messed up my life. It really messed up the past several days. So to start it off, I gave up drinking on Wednesday on that would have been February 24th, I believe, 24th, 25th, somewhere around there. I gave up drinking. I wasn't an alcoholic in the sense that I woke up and drank. I wasn't an alcoholic in the sense that I started drinking at noon till the end of the day. I wasn't anything like that. I was a binge drinker alcoholic. So from 3 p.m. till 11, 12 at night, I was drinking. And I was drinking, and it really got heavy this past year. And actually, I'd like to show you what I was drinking and how much I was drinking and how it really messed me up. Give me 1 second. As many of you have remembered from some of my previous videos, my Little Mermaid pint glass. So every single day at 3 o'clock, I would fill this pint glass with ice and to about here with gin, about to here with tonic, and the rest lemonade. And I would drink about 4 to 6 or 7 of these a night. And that's not good. Obviously, that's not good at all. Tuesday night was pretty bad. After I started drinking, I couldn't stop and drink until the wee hours of the morning. And Wednesday, I finally decided to give it up. And I decided to give it up because it became not fun anymore. It wasn't fun to me anymore. All I would do is sit here and drink, and even sometimes, it just wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't something I want to do. I'm 32 years old. I know that there's no age limit. I know 40-year-olds that go to the bar every single night. For me, it just wasn't fun anymore. I've been drinking since I was 15 years old. Not like this, but drinking since I was 15 years old. My early 20s, I drank a lot. And in the recent couple years, I've been drinking a lot, and it was just time to give it up. And I think I gave it up Wednesday, and I think the biggest wake-up call for me was, I remember in my vlogs those couple days, I was saying how weird my stomach was feeling. So Friday, my stomach was really, really bad. It was really, really bad, really, really bad. And then Saturday, I woke up, and I was fine. I was eating. I had some chicken soup, and immediately I was just drinking water, had some chicken noodle soup, and immediately it came up. So, okay, so I calmed down, I relaxed, all of that, and then Saturday I woke up and felt fine, and that's when I did that vlog of me doing my hair. I made the peanut butter fudge, all of that. And then towards the nighttime, I wasn't feeling good again. My stomach was killing me after that ham and cheese sandwich I ate. I guess after that fudge, my stomach was killing me, my back was killing me. I was taking baths. I took 5 baths, probably Saturday night into Sunday, because it was the only thing that would relax my body enough for me to go to sleep. So I'd take a bath, go in, fall asleep for an hour or two, come back out, take a bath, go in, fall asleep for an hour or two. And it was just a repeating thing. Then that repeating thing went into Sunday. So then Sunday, I woke up, I tried to eat something, and it didn't stay down. So the rest of the day, I just drank water, and that was basically it. And then towards the end of the day, that part didn't stay down. I think I had tried to have chicken noodle soup again, and that didn't stay down. And then I felt better after that. I really did. My stomach felt better, my back felt better, and then I was like, you know what, to settle my stomach, and this might sound weird to everybody, but I just thought it might help, is let me have an ice cream sandwich, because I thought the cream, or it was non-dairy ice cream sandwich, but I thought maybe the cold and the thickness of it all would coat my stomach and make it feel better. Sunday into Monday, I said to JB, JB was nice enough on Saturday night to stay in the living room and gave me the bed to myself. Well, that night I said, give me the living room. I'll be up all night. You stay in there so I'm not up all night going into the bathroom, going back into bed. Go get a good night's sleep. I'll stay on the couch. And I don't care where I sleep as long as I have my fan. I really don't care. I need a fan blowing on me. I could sleep on the floor. I just don't care. But so I set up the couch for myself because this green couch, if you take these back cushions off, one person could sleep here comfortably. Like, it's very, very nice. That's one of the reasons why I love this couch. That night, I was up every 2 hours in the bath, coming back and laying down in the bath, coming back and laying down. My stomach just was not letting up. Yesterday, Monday, you guys will probably see this Wednesday. Yesterday, Monday, I woke up. I was feeling really good, actually. I was like, you know what? Let me eat something simple. So I had oatmeal. Went about my day. As the morning's going along, I'm not feeling well. That came up. So I really wasn't feeling well. I took 4 baths, just trying to relax my body. Like that, I was just freaked out and I just needed to relax my body. All these days we're talking about going to the hospital. I was like, okay, but if it's, built up gas, or if it's acid, or if it's, I thought at one point I had, what's that called? It's like a thing that you get when you get bit by a tick and then you become allergic to red meat and dairy. I thought I had that, so I was taking Benadryl. So I was trying to fix everything before the last moment. Then this last moment that I got too scared is after the oatmeal, all I was drinking was water. That's all I was drinking. I couldn't even keep that down. That's when I called my mom. That's when I called my aunt. That's when I called my husband. Well, I called JB first, and then I called my mom, my aunt. And we all said, let's see how tonight goes, and then we'll go tomorrow. Let's just see how it goes. I said, okay. And I took another bath, got back on the couch, was just relaxing, went, and all that came up was, I guess, more water and nothing else. I wasn't holding anything down. I was crying. I called JB. I said, we need to go to the hospital. We have to go to the hospital. I don't care. I have to go. And I'm one of those people, guys, that I try to avoid the doctors and the hospitals. I really do. I really do. I'm not a big fan of it. I know that they're to help, but no for me. We go to the hospital. We get checked in. I'm in like the bed area where they're like asking you questions. They're taking blood. They are asking you like what's going on. And all the nurses are so nice. All of them. Like, I was telling them how scared I was and they were really making me feel okay. Like, they were answering every single question. They were amazing. So I go in, they take my blood, then they take my heart, my temperature. My temperature was fine, my heart rate was fine, but my blood pressure was 165, which is bad. Like, that's pretty bad. It's not bad, but it's bad. It's close to 200, which 200 is bad. And I've always had high blood pressure. I'm a psychopath. I worry all the time. I'm constantly up and that's something I have to work on. They just have me in there. They have me on an IV. So the doctor comes in and he says, you have pancreatitis from all your drinking. And because he asked me, he said, do you drink? And I said, well, actually, as of last week, I actually just gave it up, actually. And he said, well, you have pancreatitis because of your drinking. You need to give that up. You have to. Not only for your pancreatitis, but for your blood pressure, you have to give it up, and just for your overall health. And that's something I already knew, but that just clarified it for me, that I had to give it up. So I started crying. The nurse, Jake, came in. The registered nurse came in. I started crying. I'm just like, can you please explain this to me? I'm like having like, I've never done this before. I've never been to a hospital before. I'm scared. I'm scared because no one was allowed back with me. So my mom wasn't allowed back. But JB came with me first. Then my mom and my aunt came after, like a little while after, maybe like an hour or so after, but they weren't even allowed back. So I'm back there by myself, and I'm like, and the RN Jake, thank you so much. He was so kind with me and comforted me and made sure I knew what was going on. Like, he knew what I wanted to know. So he said, everything else on me is fine. He said, all my numbers are great. He said, they're just a little too high, Dante. And he said, your pancreas is just, it's not, if you continue down this path, it's not going to be good. And I said, no, I understand that. And I'm happy I quit. I'm happy I did. I'm excited that I did. So Jake said to me, so you might be going home tonight. I was in there till like, I want to say 7. I went in at 5, or I went in there at 6. I was in there till about like 8, and that's when Jake said that. So I called JB, I called my mom, I called everybody, said I might be getting out tonight because they all went home already. Because what's the point of them sitting in there? Then 10 minutes, so I get to call them and say, okay guys, I might be coming home. Not even 5 minutes after I ended the phone call, the doctor comes in and says, we're keeping you overnight. I want to put fluids in you and make sure you're okay. So then I start crying. I'm like, oh my God, like what the hell? I calm down, whatever. So I was in this room waiting for my room to be open that I was staying in overnight. And I had the IV, they took the IV off. They needed a urine sample, so I gave that to them. A lady came in and said, before we put you in your room, we have to give you a COVID test. So I got the whole thing. That was crazy. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That's just me personally. But it came back negative, so I was able to go in my room. But before they put me in my room, I had to get my blood pressure down because she checked my blood pressure again, and now it was up to 177, which again is bad. She turned the lights off, put the TV on, said, just lay here, relax. Just let's see what happens. I laid there, I relaxed, tried to. It went down to 172. So she said, see, just relax and blah, blah, blah. So I was laying there again because she wanted it to go off 4 times. So that was the first 2, this was the 3rd. I'm laying there and I'm trying to relax, and the bed they have me on doesn't go back anymore, so my lower back's killing me. I'm trying to relax. I'm in this room. I'm freaking out, overthinking, worrying, all that stuff. I just buzzed her and I said, I'm sorry, I can't calm down. This bed's uncomfortable. I miss my family. I'm scared. I've never done this before. I feel stuffy in here. I'm claustrophobic. Like all these things. And I said to her, I said, it's nothing against. I wasn't being mean to her. I said, I'm just telling you the truth. So I hear her go out to the doctor and say, he's having a panic attack. Can I give him this? So they come in and they give me this thing. I pass out. I'm out. It was amazing. It was amazing. All the while on my phone, this is my phone, it's the remote, I have that white noise of a fan going. So I have that going, so that's also relaxing me. She wakes me up, my blood pressure goes down, they bring me to my room, a nurse comes in, I got my bed, which was so much more comfier than that other bed. A nurse comes in, asks me a bunch of questions, super, super nice. Me and her were talking, and she was telling me about her son and stuff like that. So then I go to sleep. And I'm sleeping, and it was, I have to say, the best night's sleep I've gotten in a while. I do have to say that, there's a silver lining. And I had this IV in my arm here, and I couldn't move my arm, so I had to keep it straight like this. So I kind of like moved myself around that I could sleep, and they kept coming in and checking on me. Woke up this morning, I felt amazing. I woke up, I think it was 7 o'clock, felt amazing. They told me everything, and then the doctor came in and said that I would have to stay another night. And that freaked me out. So I said, well, why do I have to stay another night? Like, could I just go home? I'm feeling better. And he said, well, I can let you go home, but you have to follow exactly what I say. A, stop drinking. And I said, no, I never want to experience this again. I will never, I don't want to. I'm done with it. I'm done with it ruling my life. I'm done with it. I'm okay, sorry guys. I really look like a ghoul today, guys. I'm sorry. Today's the day I actually got out of the hospital. I'm on bed rest for 2 days. And anyway, so I said, no, I get it. And he said, but when you go home, all you can have today is water, and a couple times out of the day. So I am taking this as like breakfast or lunch, dinner, and maybe one in between. You could have a small glass of apple juice. And that's it. That's it for today. He said tomorrow you are able to have you're allowed to have a piece of dry white bread for breakfast. You can have a cup of low sodium vegetable broth for lunch. And for dinner, you could have a cup of white rice. Bland foods, let them digest easily. Let's see how this all goes. So I said, okay. I just didn't want to spend another night in there, plus the money, plus all of that, just for them to do something I could do at home. And they were very nice about it. And I'm healthy everywhere else. My liver's good. My everything is good. I got my results back today. I read through them. Everything else on me is good. It's just my blood pressure, my cholesterol, and my pancreas. So if that wasn't a wake-up call enough, I don't know what was, but it definitely was. And I'm excited to be on this new journey. Like, I can't wait. It's going to be easy for me. I have given up alcohol for 30 days. And it was very easy for me to be around people that drink. You know, JB drink, you know, I've been around friends that are drinking, and I don't care. That doesn't bother me. My real friends will know that I can still have a good time and not drink, you know. And sometimes when you're drinking with your friends and you're trying to have a good time, sometimes you don't remember, and sometimes it's not, you know, it gets old. It really does, but I'm excited for this new journey in my life. I want to start really dedicating a lot to my YouTube channel and to making people laugh and being on journeys with me and vlogging, and I really want to do that. And I want to start painting. I want to start doing things that this wasn't allowing me to do. So I'm really excited, and I know it's not easy for some, and it's just going to be easy for me because I put my hospital bands on my fridge so I could always just look at them and be like, no, I'll never have that temptation again. I don't want it. There's nothing worse than being in a hospital room by yourself, scared of what's going to happen. And I never want that to happen again. I really don't. Like I said, my real friends, they'll be around and they'll understand, you know, I can't drink. If you want to, go ahead. Me being around it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. And a good group of my friends don't drink. So that's going to be easy too. I'm happy to share my experience with all of you. And that's what happened. So I don't want to make myself upset and get my blood pressure going. That's another thing I have to work on is I want to exercise. I want to start doing stuff to... I just never want to be in that place again. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. So that's my story. But I just can't wait. I can't wait to start eating healthier, exercising healthier. That's one other thing. I'm not even sure if I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not even sure of any of those things because it could have just been my pancreas this whole entire time. I don't know. So, but I do want to start eating healthier and maybe even still sticking with a dairy-free-ish diet. And I have so many friends on here that are great at all that, and I'm thankful for all of y'all. So that's my story, guys, and I hope you stick around on this journey with me. And thanks for being there. And that's my story. So it's my pancreas. I'm doing better. I feel great today. I am starving. I am so hungry, but I'm following the rules. JB made a joke today on the way home from the hospital. Well, not on the way home. On the way home from the hospital, we stopped. We got apple juice. We got rice. We got white bread. We got low sodium chicken broth. I also have to cut out, you know, some sodium and stuff like that. And we got home, and on our way home, we stopped, and he got like a breakfast sandwich because he was hungry. And I said, oh my God, that smells good. And then he was eating it, and I was like, oh my God, that smells good. And then he goes, well, I can make you a rice sandwich, like being a joke, like a jokester. And I said to him, I wonder if your jokes are going to be as funny as they were when I was drunk, or as funny as they are now that I'm sober. And they still are, because Justin's just corny. He's so goofy. But I'm thankful for him. And I'm thankful for all my friends that reached out. And that's my story, guys. So I'm going to vlog tomorrow of me. I'm going to vlog. You'll see it. I'm going to vlog tomorrow, which you guys will see. What is today? You guys will see Thursday of me eating my bread and trying to like readjust and just trying to like figure out where I'm going from here. And I'm so pumped. These are happy tears. I am ecstatic. So I love you all so much, and I appreciate you. And thank you for watching, and to all my friends watching, because I just said I was going to put out a video explaining everything. I love you guys too. So, until the next one, yoo-hoo, bye-bye.